Hey, it's Thursday night. I am watching Thursday Night Football, but I can multitask because somebody has already reached out to me to say, hey, when are you going to give your insights on how the Jacksonville Jaguars can win this game on Sunday? I mean, they didn't actually say that. What they said was, who does the Jacksonville Jaguars play on Sunday? But I know what they meant was, who do they play? And can you tell us how they get the win? I can always tell what people are really thinking. They just don't like to ask me stuff. Okay, so we're playing the Las Vegas Raiders in Las Vegas. The Raiders are 2-5, so we can win this game. We need to win this game. How do we win this game? I have to say one thing first. The Jacksonville Jaguars has too many players named T in the first name or the last name. So when I share my insights on what needs to happen, I have to be really slow pronouncing the name to make sure I'm pronouncing the right name. So we need to protect our quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. Make sure he has time to read the defense, make sure he has time to throw the ball. We need to target Travis Etienne and establish the run early and often. And we need to make sure that Travis Hunter, our wide receiver, defensive back, that when he's playing offense, that he's actually wide receiver number one. Yes, I think Travis Hunter should be targeted more than Brian Thomas Jr. Because if Travis Hunter is targeted more, I think that will make Brian Thomas Jr. step up his game. We need to make sure we are containing Ashton Genty. We need to contain Brock Bowers. But again, we can get this win. And I'll break it all down for you on Mom Knows Ball, the Jacksonville Jaguar edition on Monday. So we know Alabama's not playing on Saturday, so it's a day for all of us to rest, for the team to rest, for me to rest, because last week took a lot out of me. But I get to watch football, and I'm not going to do a college football version of Mom Knows Ball, but just to enjoy. So I put down the games I'm going to watch, okay? And I'm going to tell you who I want to win or who I think wins. Okay, so I'm going to watch the Vandy, Texas game early. And I think that Texas will win. I think Sark is just a really good coach, and I think he'll outcoach the Vandy coaching team staff. Plus, I still just kind of have a little issue with like a 24-year-old quarterback playing against a bunch of 18 and 19-year-olds. And I really am being hypocritical here because I clearly am trying to be a college cheerleader at this point in my life. So, but still, that's how I feel. Okay, the next game is going to be Georgia, Florida in Jacksonville. You know, that's a big game. That's a big rivalry. Look, Florida will keep it close because their defense is pretty good. But Georgia always finds a way to win. They just beat everybody. I mean, except Alabama, right? But yeah, I think they'll get the win. And then the last game I'm going to watch is kind of the win or go home game because it's OU, Oklahoma versus Tennessee, and they both lost 2 games. So the loser is really kind of on the outside of the 12-team college playoff. I mean, anything can happen, but it's definitely going to become difficult. So I'm being selfish here. I want Oklahoma to win because we're going to be playing Oklahoma in a couple weeks, and I want them to be still ranked in the top 25. So I want us to say we played 5 teams that were ranked in the top 25 when we played them, and we beat them all. So, that's what I'm going. That's what I'm saying. And that's it. I'm going to be resting. looking at film around LSU. I know the team is, we're going to be corresponding and talking, and, they're going to get my insights because they always wanted my insights. But anyway, Mom Knows Ball, the Jacksonville Jaguar edition on Monday, and Mom Knows Ball, the Bama edition the following week. All right, let's go. Finish watching this game. See ya.